Yeah. Awesome. 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 Well, I mean, I think that's helpful and helpful to kind of have some benchmarks, as people are trying to navigate that world. Splash him out's got the he's got the question of all questions, Joe Dan over there. And maybe you and I can sort of tag team this. And Joe Dan, I know you're no slouch with this, so maybe you can chime in too with your comments in the chat. And the rest of you guys too, Stuart and the rest of you guys, I'm sure have some thoughts on this. But listen, laundromats have long been touted as passive, quote unquote, businesses, and the running gag on all the Facebook groups and everything is, oh, my passive business, and somebody drove through my windshield or my front window, or passive business, I'm cleaning feces up off the floor at my laundromat or whatever, right? Like kind of the running gag. But no, listen, passive, and one of the perks of laundromats, I do think, is that you can run them as, I wouldn't call it passive, but as like a flexible business where you can kind of have some flex time. And the way I like to describe it is like there's this spectrum of passivity from like I'm there 24/7, I live, breathe, die laundromat, and I'm never there. And there's sort of this spectrum, and you can lean it more and more heavy towards the passive side of things. So just curious, do you have any tech ideas that could help us lean more on the passive side, whether that's through the way that we configure our internet, to security, to any other sort of tech ideas when it comes to that?
Yeah, so our wheelhouse infrastructure wise, we do offer a service where we do remote monitoring 24/7. So the tech stack that we do install, it's monitored 24/7. So you'll get if something happens or the power gets lost or whatever, we'll call and verify that your store has power, or send a text message, whatever you prefer. So we do that. That comes with what the service that we offer. But we also have an add-on service to that we monitor things in like your card systems, your POS machines, your vending machines. If it could connect to the internet, if it has an IP address, we can monitor it. So that's something we monitor. So as far as network, hardware, tech stack, that's how we help you get a little more passive. So